My first guest, of course, sat beside me right here for 7 years, and beginning July 4th, you can see him in the movie Scary Movie 2. Please welcome my good friend and yours, Andy Richter. I just felt... When we did that, I just felt Eisenhower's face going into my back. And it's really erotic.
And his ass is completely covered with coke now.
That's, well...
Wow.
Wow.
It's like homecoming.
Yeah. How are you?
Old times. Good.
It's funny. It's like, well, you came back once before, but it's just funny to always say my next guest.
I know.
You know?
It's very strange to come back and like have a dressing room with my name on it and a little plastic card and then like a T-shirt. You know,
I know.
Like we always give guests, where your guests always get T-shirts, and it's like there's a T-shirt. It's like I have 30 of those at home. You know.
I'm cleaning out toilets with them. Why do I want to get
really
one of these?
That.
Yeah. So things are good.
Absolutely.
Life is good.
Life is pretty great. Yeah.
And it's funny too because you're here to promote a movie, which is funny too. Just like
my next project. It's interesting you should ask about it, because I have a loaded-up anecdote that I want to spontaneously spell out.
Because when I used to ask, you know, other celebrities, like, tell me about your new project, you'd be sitting right there rolling your eyes, saying, tell me about your next project. And now here you are.
I know. I have no shame. I have no shame.
Did you have it surgically removed?
No, it's a genetic thing. I was born without it. So, I mean,
that's a nice thing.
There's a lot of videotape in this building to prove that too.
You know what's cool though is that you leave and then you're doing things for a while, and I hear you're working these different projects, and you had this very humble attitude, which is, well, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to try and be in a couple of, I like to act and I want to be in some movies and try some projects. Within a month of you leaving, or just very quickly after you leave, I hear that you're going to be acting opposite Marlon Brando in something, which was just...
I know. And once again, my history with this show and its wiseacre attitude about celebrities gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I worked on Dr. T and the Women with Richard Gere after sitting here for 7 years, having gerbil jokes being made.
Right.
So now...
Which I still don't get. I don't know what they're talking about.
I never did get them. I mean, it's like... What, like hamsters are better? I don't understand.
Right.
But then so in Scary Movie, they told me I do it. It's like an Exorcist parody part.
Right.
I'm playing the young exorcist, the priest, and he's going to play the older one.
You find out the guy you're acting opposite is going to be Marlon Brando. That's just amazing.
And I think, oh great, now a guy that we made fun of for 7 solid years, and I'm gonna have to look him in the face and just pray to God that he goes to bed at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, which fortunately most people do.
Hope. So,
yeah.
But so now my next project, I'm doing Annie Get Your Gun with Kathy Lee Gifford. That's
gonna go well. Yeah.
Michael Jackson's directing, and O.J. Simpson is choreographing. So
we never did.
Awkward.
We never did that many jokes, I swear. Never really. Well, so what was it, kidding aside, working with Brando, what was it like?
He was going to do the movie, but then he came down with pneumonia, and it was kind of getting pushed back, and then he finally came in for one day of work, so I did work with him one day, and he was really sick. He felt fine, but you could hear that he was sick, and he's like an old guy.
Right.
But it was really great to work with him. He was completely professional, completely friendly, didn't ask for any special treatment.
Right.
But there was a joke in the script where I'm standing at the end of the bed and I throw holy water on the possessed girl, and you hear off camera, "It burns, it burns." And you cut to Brando's character, and he's holding his crotch. And he says, "Damned hooker."
Right.
And which...
They're loading out the good stuff for the movie.
Sorry. Wayans Brothers, I blew one of the jokes. But, but Marlon Brando didn't get the joke. He's like, what does that mean? Am I sympathizing with him?
Oh,
I was like, no. And they tried to explain it, and then finally, they all went away, and I was left in his dressing room with him running lines. And he asked me, like, I still don't understand that joke. And I said, well, you know, in the original, they throw holy water. The girl says it burns. This is playing on that, except it's you and you have venereal disease. And he's like, oh, okay, I get it. He's like, but nobody gets to clap anymore, do they?
Yeah.
I mean, and besides, who's going to get it? I mean, the girls aren't going to get it. I mean, I had to clap once. It didn't burn that bad.
And I bet he's thrilled now that you're telling this story.
Oh, I imagine he doesn't mind.
Yeah,
you know?
let's really hope he goes to sleep.
Yes, yes.
That's, now, we have a clip from the movie.
Good.
You get to throw to a clip.
Wow. Well, I mean, I've thrown to clips here, but not like of like, and now here's my next project. And
Right.
I'm gonna play like, I don't know what it is. Don't know.
I love it when people, what's funny is that the people who always say that always know exactly which one it is.
Yeah,
and they've told us beforehand, I want the one where I'm getting into the hot tub and I'm wearing the diver's helmet. That's the one I want. And then like, well, I don't know. I'm not here to promote.
Only you and I would get to see their lips moving with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, that one.
Oh, yeah. Who knew?
Yeah.
What is this scene? What do we need?
I actually really don't. It's part of The Exorcist. I mean, it's a part of the Exorcist parody. You know?
Okay.
I mean,
there you go.
That's all you need.
Let's take a look at this scene from Scary Movie 2.
This.
Fuck. Did you see this? Look at this. Father, think of the child. It's freezing.
Defender of the human race, look down in pity upon this thy servant. Silence!
Holy Lord.
Your mother isn't here with us, Harris. Would you like to leave a message? I'll be sure that she gets it.
Yes, Mom, will you get out of there, please? You're no fun. I'm working.
That's not your mom. I've met your mom.
And that was James Woods.
James Woods, who took
filled
over
in for Marlon, yeah, and Natasha Lyonne playing the, I don't know, the girl demon thing.
Devil baby.
Yeah, the devil girl.
Devil girl.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of babies.
Yes?
Let's talk about your baby.
Smooth segue.
Huh? I got better. How is your baby?
He is, he's great. He's, actually, I do a little impression of him, a little impersonation. Give me that marker, I'll show you.
Give the marker?
Yeah,
okay, sure.
Da, la.
Very nice.
The thing about that, too, it is so dead on, it pisses him off like crazy.
He's like,
He's going to see this tonight, and he's going to be like, Dad. Except he can't speak, so it'll be goo.
Goo, I'll get you.
Yeah.
Are people treating you differently now that you are a dad, now that you do?
Most of the time, it's, you know, people are nice, and, you know, and it's just, you get, like, people just going, like, oh, baby, you know, it's a nice thing. But there are people who say unbelievably stupid things to you. Like, it just seems to be an invitation, like, oh, he's a fat one, you know, or stuff like that. It was just like, he's a baby. He's like, you know, I hope you're talking about the baby. But, but my wife and I were actually in a restaurant. It was like sort of an outdoorsy place by the beach, and there were lots of people around. And this woman came up to my wife, and Willie was like 3 months old at the time. And she said, how old is your baby? And my wife said, he's 3 months. And she said, I knew it. My husband was saying that baby's 6 months old. I told my husband, if that baby's 6 months old, there's something wrong with it. He can't even hold up his head. Which is like, it's like, she might as well have just said, like, you know, my husband and I were having an argument. Is your baby retarded? You know, like, no, he's fine. He's well developed, but thanks for planting the seed of doubt in my head.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy your fish.
People enjoy your fish. People are bad. You always told me, and I didn't believe you. I get to Scary Movie 2.
Scary Movie 2.
Opens July 4th.
Right. I got lots of other things, too. Pootie Tang is coming out.
Right.
Pootie Tang is coming out. Big Trouble. And
you got to say Pootie Tang's a movie. You can't just go, Pootie Tang's out there.
It's a new citrus
So, yeah. So get your shots, you know.
Those in the know what Pootie Tang is.
Right.
And I have a little part in Dr. Dolittle, too, so there's lots of stuff.
You're all over the
out.
place. Plus, Fox sitcom.
Yep.
You'll be back to talk
Coming
about
out sometime in the fallish winter.
Guest stars.
Well.
You'll find someone.
No money.
All right. Hey, Andy, are you sticking around tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good. All right, you're here all night. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Richter, Seth Green coming up. We'll be right back.